Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
Tell you what's up this week, Jose. Main event, Indy Hartwell.
That is right. She made her debut last week in the first match of the evening and is getting another shot at it in our main event this evening.
Yeah, shot at the limelight, and just in case you did miss last week, we started off a round-robin style women's tournament.
For the FDW Women's Championship, the new FDW Women's
Yet to be
Championship.
unveiled FDW Women's
Yes.
Championship. I mean, we've hyped it up.
Yeah, I've caught a sneak peek and it's worth the hype, trust me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it unveiled.
So we got another couple of matches in that tournament for you tonight.
Yep, the first of which will be Nikita Lyons and Scarlett. Now, a reminder on how the round robin system works here is that it will be 2 points for a win, 0 for a loss, and 1 each for a time limit draw, as they are 10-minute matches.
So in this case, Scarlett picks up 2 points.
Yep, after her losing effort last week, she gets 2 points on her side. Things are looking fairly even at the minute.
Yeah.
Must not
Obviously,
panic.
the person with the most points at the end will be crowned the FDW champion. If there is a draw, then
We'll figure that out when we come to it. Hopefully that shouldn't happen. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Let's just watch Mesley in action.
It's now reached the point with Mesley that whenever we're booking these, a bit of a peek behind the curtain, I foolishly went looking for Mez and couldn't find him. Because I forgot his actual name was Wes. He was on W. I was like, where's Mez?
It's his own fault.
Yeah, it was upside down W. He wrestles for the MME.
Dyslexia aside.
Yeah.
Mez will be in one-on-one action against Butcher tonight. Just a nice exhibition of some of the talent on the show.
Yeah, looking to step up. I mean, we alluded to last week, the tag division has been in shambles for quite a while, and pretty much everyone has decided to go their separate ways within the tag division.
That includes this next individual.
Still some bonds kept. So Butch, part of the Brawling Brutes, allied with Sheamus and William Regal, who again we will see, speaking of Regal, later on in action this evening.
Yeah.
But Mez and Butch looking for a bit of a tune-up.
Yeah, just to keep themselves fresh. Butch obviously has had some hell of a match, some hell of a matches. I'm dying. What's happening?
No, I'm gonna let you suffer. He's had some hells of matches. Some hells of matches.
Some great matches against some great opponents so far. I mean, he's fought against Bronson Reed. He's fought against Bobby Lashley, Karrion Kross.
Yep. He's been brilliant, has Butch, and so's Mez. So this should be a hard-hitting, high-flying match, is what we're expecting. And a first time ever on FDW. And potentially a first time ever.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we also cannot forget that Mez was the opponent of Bobby Lashley in the first inaugural FDW Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a shot at world title gold, so he's, neither of these men are anything to dismiss.
And we've seen the just Duracell bunny athleticism from Mez in the past. That'll probably help him out here.
But he misses the splash in the corner, and Butch now stands with him, making sure he's okay.
It's that British style. It's technical from Butch.
It's
hard hitting.
It's a mental thing. The mental thing is like, I can hold you here for as long as I like.
I'm gonna bloody control you. Fucking Mesley. Can't even spell your fucking name right.
I don't remember Butch joining us on commentary, but beautiful kicks and strikes by Butch there.
I should be paid for voice acting, really. I really should.
These two men spilling out to the outside.
strong strikes as the distorted afro of the person in the front row.
Yep, that's a
camera angle.
Image. Butch looking good here. Butch looking to bring a win back to the Brawling Brutes. And speaking of, should probably mention that after the brawl between Sheamus and Bronson Reed last week, neither will be appearing here tonight.
Yep, banned from the building until we can figure out what the hell to do with them. Up to an 8 count now.
Count of 8, yeah. Got to hurry back to the ring. Looking for a
9 count from
victory,
Jimmy as Mez
gets
gets between
time.
the ropes.
But yeah, neither the champ nor the aggressive Bronson Reed will be in action here tonight.
But the other 2 representatives of the Brawling Brutes will be kind of stepping up.
Yep.
As they look to represent FDW, as Mez thought about a strong strike, but Butch with it countered, bringing him down to the mat.
Straight into a submission. Bit of ground game. I'm not so sure how good Mez is in ground game, but Butch is certainly
well that is Butch's MO. As Jimmy, Butch seems to be out for the count, but with a 2 count only.
Rolling heel kick, not enough to put Butch away, but Mez.
Oh, with the swing and a miss of a swift kick to the head from Butch.
Yeah. Another reversal after reversal from these two, and a beautiful standing moonsault.
Technical, hard-hitting, high-flying, everything we're expecting from these two.
I mean, this match has everything, doesn't it?
It really does. You got the athleticism of Mez, the ring presence and exuberance of Butch.
Oh!
As he's flipped over, and to top it all off is a 3 count. Oh! Thought it was a 3 count.
Kick out.
From Jimmy.
What was that? A modified Canadian destroyer?
It's probably got a name. We should really brush up on the names of the wrestlers, but a tope suicida is still a tope suicida.
It was half Canadian destroyer, half Spanish fly, so I'm calling it the Spanish destroyer. But back to the outside of these two.
Yeah, we thought we'd have them mainly between the ropes.
Butch a bit wary about getting back in. Jimmy giving him a talking to, good old Jimmy.
You know you're in for a good match when Jimmy's the ref.
Yep, clean match. Strong elbow to the back there. This
a
could
clean
be
elbow drop could be all she wrote.
And it is. Butch with a win over Mez here tonight.
Big win for Butch, representing the Brutes.
Hard fought win. Mez definitely putting on his
his best foot forward.
That's the one. I am terrible today.
That's all right. I got you.
Tongue too big for my mouth. Impressive match. I enjoyed that one.
Match, yes. But speaking of impressive.
Yes.
Part 2 of this little saga for the TV title.
That image was spot the odd one out. You got Karrion Kross, Apollo Crews, and then you got Regal.
Oh, it's Karrion Kross, obviously.
Apollo Crews now.
Yet to make that big of a splash on FDW.
Yeah, he's had a hard time, a hard transition to the purple brand from Smackdown.
Yep. But this could be just the opportunity he needs.
I mean, yes, we saw last week that you don't have to hit the final move to be the one to pick up the pinfall.
You've got to pick up the pieces.
Yep, Carmelo Hayes expertly managed that triple threat and picked up the win after Bobby Lashley's hard work.
Not to say that Hayes didn't put on a good display, as he really did.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Once again, Bobby coming up short, so questions will be asked.
Yep.
But the only question to ask in this triple threat is who will be joining Carmelo Hayes in the number 1 contenders match.
Well, Apollo Crews definitely wants to get himself some traction here on FDW.
That's been every man in this match, really.
This is very true. This man could end up taking the TV championship back to the Brawling Brutes to add to their growing collection of gold.
Yep, this is just part one in a potential master plan.
Yeah, try and capture all the belts. That leaves Butch to go after the women's.
Hey, he might identify as a woman, he could find himself in the round robin championship.
You never know. Anything can happen here in FDW.
But the legend that is, the fan favourite that is, William Regal. I mean, it's no secret. We want Regal to win this.
We try to be partisan, but it would be great to see Regal with some gold around his waist.
Yeah.
And plus, Regal versus Carmelo Hayes would be a hell of a match.
It really would be. Youth versus experience. We've seen that from Regal in the past.
Very contrasting styles.
Speaking of contrast, don't adjust the contrast on your screens. As one man who really does need a win, similar to Bobby Lashley last week, Karrion Kross needs to get back up on that horse.
Yeah, he was looking good at the beginning of the season, and yet again he ran into Bronson Reed.
The folly of so many a man. The only strong man to beat Bronson so far is Sheamus, which is probably caught the ire of so many of our big meaty boys.
Bronson Reed has halted a lot of momentum off this brand for a lot of people. Yeah.
And even when we think things are starting anew, he just makes his presence felt again and just attacks.
He was not done with that championship. That's for sure. But this is all about the TV championship right now, so...
Yeah. But again, two of these men have felt the ire of Bronson Reed.
Yes. Apollo Crews has managed to escape it so far. As Regal looks to go straight after Crews. And then Karrion. Regal looking very good in the start here. Apollo Crews' eyes are looking bright white and deadly.
He's been hanging out with Doug backstage.
Yep. Look at his eyes.
Father and Doug.
Regal controlling the ring, it seems.
I feel this is going to be a bit of a different match than last week's triple threat match, which was fast action, hard hitting. This is going to be a little bit more slower paced.
Yeah. Last week was definitely the Jeremy Clarkson special, speed and power. And this week's more
James May.
Yes.
And that's the episode title. Just James May.
William Regal separating the two and working on Karrion Kross. Impressive strategy by Regal here, I must say.
It's just that ring knowledge cannot be compared, or cannot be beaten. The most experienced man on the FDW roster is Kross, just powerbombs him.
On top of Apollo Crews.
Yep. When in doubt, just use Regal as a weapon, and another powerbomb through the ropes.
Karrion Kross going ham here.
Triple threat rules, there are no ring outs, no count outs, no rope breaks.
No DQ.
As Regal, the dastardly man that he is, gets that bat.
Oh.
Crews having none of it.
Crews ready. Crews like, nope.
Big pump kick there.
Now, as much as I love Regal, he may have... he is an older gentleman, so he may have tired himself out here, trying to control both these men.
Yeah, that's they're thinking, who's this geriatric fuck?
Yeah. But I suppose you never can count out Regal. He has such a longevity in the sport for a reason.
Yep. Trained so many a wrestler. One of the most respected men in the entire industry.
And for good reason.
Because he'll hit you with a bat, but then cross with a flying knee.
It teach you how to wrestle and then hit you in the back.
That's what we love about Regal. He's a villain. He knows it. We know it. We love him.
Yeah, he's a lovable scamp.
Lovable scamp. And even better, he's brought his nose to FDW, sacking off NXT.
Yeah, very happy to
He's plied
have
his
him
trade
here.
for so long. We'll do everything we can to keep him.
Dropped on his head there by Karrion Kross.
Gosh, again with another power bomb.
Kross is looking dominant here. Perhaps not looking to fall into the pitfall that Bobby Lashley did last week.
I mean, don't count out Apollo Crews. He may not be as traditionally bulky and strong, but he does have that power where it counts. And a big pump kick again to Regal.
And to close it in.
Out of nowhere.
2 count. It'll be a huge opportunity for Apollo Crews.
There we go. It's that standing moonsault, the athleticism of Crews.
Really showing it off here.
Told you, the boy can go when he needs to. He's got that power, but he has got that speed where it counts. And that may just be his ace in the hole against these two.
Yeah, Karrion is definitely power. Regal is technical knowledge and ring know-how, but that speed could be the undoing of them all.
The ring know-how has got to hurt when you are dumped on your back onto the hardest part of the ring.
That's true. I mean, we saw last week the speed of Carmelo Hayes definitely aided in his victory.
Yep, getting a sneaky pin at the end. And Regal with a drop kick there, so there's no, you know, he may not look like a spring chicken, but he's still got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, he can still jump.
Crews looking for a potential suplex there, but Regal with the reverse.
Into a beautiful German, perfect.
Wily old fox.
Going for the cover, but Karrion ready to break it up.
Oh, an elbow tie up there, Regal and Kross.
Triple triples costing Regal there. Apollo Crews now looks to take advantage. Karrion relaxes in the corner.
Just gets a little breather.
Oh, these two men teeing off on Regal now. Passing in
Seems to
between
have
them.
targeted Regal more than anyone this match. Crews happy to dish out the punishment to anyone, make a name for himself.
Perhaps Kross views Regal as the bigger threat.
Or easier picking.
Oh, that too.
A very different complexion here.
Oh, Regal with the power.
Suplex. But again with Crews with a kip up.
Showing that youth there.
Regal seeing it coming.
Taking out the knee.
And then dropping a knee.
Beautifully done. Going for the cover. Karrion
Well, takes opportunity.
This is it.
And advancing.
Karrion unable to get back in, and Regal picks up the win. Another loss for Apollo Crews, but hats off to Regal.
Big night
He
for the
advances.
Brutes. Big night for the Brawling Brutes. A win for Butch and Regal advancing on to phase 2 of what could be deemed the Brawling Brutes master plan.
I mean, only the coming
Only
weeks
time will tell.
Yeah.
On to the main
Time
event
for
this evening.
Yep. Yet another women's FDW Championship match.
Well, the tournament, yeah, as we look to dish out some more points to some people.
Yes, Indy Hartwell looking for a
first points.
And as is Tegan Knox, her first match in this tournament tonight.
Yep. So one of these women will be walking away with their first points in the tournament as they step on the ladder, as it were.
Now, if Indy Hartwell hopes to get to the gold, she could do with a win here.
But quite the hurdle to overcome. I mean, last week it was a losing effort. The bright lights, Nikita Lyons. It's enough to distract anyone, really.
But she's found her feet now in FDW. That first match can be a bit nerve-wracking, but hopefully she's ready now and she can show us what she's got.
But if you're Indy Hartwell, you've got to be at least aware of her name, Tegan Knox, considering she held the NXT Championship hostage for so long.
Yep.
Performed in NXT for a bit. She will know of Tegan Knox and how well she has performed.
She is the cornerstone of FDW's women division, without a doubt.
Yep.
An incredible
with
competitor
only one loss to her name, really. Only one person who's ever beaten her.
Well, she lost
Bianca
to
Belair. Well, no, in like where it mattered.
Bianca
Belair.
Yeah. But despite those losses, very few women have been able to topple Tegan Knox.
Yeah, this is the measuring stick, not just in the women's division, but potentially in all of FDW. She's becoming the face of our brand.
She's a hell of a face to have for the brand.
Easy.
Oi.
Easy, oi. Let's. But this should be a hell of a match. I mean, we know what Knox can do, but it'll be a different dynamic against Hartwell.
Yeah, these two competitors haven't faced off against one another. So,
a reminder that it is a 10-minute time limit. Could go to a draw. Could be 1 point apiece.
1 point apiece. No, so far, no one has drawn.
No, it's been called right down the middle by Jimmy.
Managing to get it all done within that 10-minute time period. So,
that's probably a good thing. You know, you don't want to be wearing yourself up too much in this tournament, as you know you're going to be fighting again.
Yes, that's very true. And the time limit at the beginning isn't too crucial. It's when you're chasing those crucial points at the end that time limit's going to start to play on your mind as you wrestle. Tegan starting strong here, though.
As she has on so many an occasion.
Yep, taking to Hartwell straight away. As if to say, welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah, you had your debut last week, but now I am here.
Yep, this is the main event picture. This is what it's all about.
Can she hang with Noxie in the main event?
Tegan Knox in the main event is a very special competitor.
Very much so.
Given us some absolute classics.
She does pull it out of the bag when it matters, on just that one rare occasion where she didn't quite manage to make it stick. But we all know Bianca Belair is a different breed.
That's true, but you got to put a bit of that to fatigue as well. Tegan Knox was wrestling week in, week out leading up to that pay-per-view. Oh, beautiful, into the cover as well. Jimmy there. Only gets the 1 count.
But that certainly got to startle Indy Hartwell. Thinking that the pin can come from out of nowhere.
I mean, she's yet to make a move in this match so far. Tegan Knox keeps this pace. This could be over very quickly.
Dropping the elbow.
Dropping another elbow. Relentless attack. But smart by Hartwell to try and get a bit of space. Trying to get that breather.
But Knox letting her have it. Oh dear.
That was a bad fall to the outside there. Tegan's head bouncing off the ground.
Rough landing, advantage Indy. Indy!
Yep. One must have...
Come on, short round!
Oh no!
Jimmy is short round!
Oh, I was thinking that we have Indy Hartwell and Bronson Reed's Carly Ma. Cover your heart, Indy.
Oh my god! It's the Temple of Doom!
We're slowly getting them all.
We are getting a faction together here.
Temple of Doom. Indy Hartwell dropping. Beautifully done.
But knocked straight back to her feet.
Trying to fight back into this now after that mistake to the outside, but it has allowed Indy Hartwell to start getting some momentum going.
Hartwell displaying a little bit of power there.
Yeah, deceptively strong. A lot of the women giving up a major height advantage to Indy Hartwell.
Very much so. Massive DDT there as Jimmy slides into position. thought that was a 3 count there.
A near fall, a very near fall, but you can't count Tegan Knox out.
Never say die Knox.
Yes.
Indy Hartwell
now. Sizing up Tegan Knox.
running elbow to the back. I'm sure that's got a name, but it's probably enough to get the 3 count here on Knoxy Baby. And that is a statement.
That is an impressive victory for Indy Hartwell there.
Taking her first points in the tournament. We're currently all tied up with Lyons on 2 points, Hartwell on 2 points, Scarlett on 2 points, Perez on 2 points.
Tegan Knox on 0.
On 0, but only having had 1 match so far. That's natural.
Yep.
We'll get there eventually. Please don't be a 5-way tie.
Yeah. Yes.
Can't happen, won't happen. I'll tell you what will happen. Next week we'll be seeing a number 1 contenders match for the TV title, and we will be continuing the women's tournament.
I look forward to both.
Yeah, going from strength to strength. We'll catch you next episode in FDW.
Laters.